Let's just be real for a second. The old playbook for success in India, it's broken. Totally obsolete. The rules our parents followed, well, they just don't work anymore. In fact, what got you ahead just a few years ago is probably already outdated. So today, we're going to build a brand new blueprint, one that's designed specifically for 2026 and beyond. And this, right here, is the absolute core of what you need to get. Success today is not about getting 90% or landing a seat in an IIT. The game has completely changed. So if you're between, say, 18 and 30, you need to listen up, because these are the new rules. So here's our new framework. I want you to think of it like building a skyscraper. We've got 3 massive pillars holding everything up: your digital empire, your human network, and your financial engine. But underneath it all, there's a foundation that you absolutely cannot compromise on: your health. And the glue holding the whole thing together, that's the winning mindset. All right, let's dive into pillar 1, your digital empire. And listen, this isn't just about having a few social media accounts. No, this is about strategically building real power and influence in the online world. Just think about it for a second. The whole idea of a CV has been turned on its head. That paper resume you used to have, it's your Instagram profile now. Your cover letter, that's the content you're putting out on LinkedIn. Your digital footprint has literally become your new CV. And guess what? It's being reviewed 24/7. What this means is your personal brand becomes a salesman that works for you around the clock, even when you're sleeping. I mean, look at someone like Ankur Warikoo. He masterfully used platforms like LinkedIn and YouTube to build a brand that is constantly creating new opportunities for him, without him ever having to send out a resume. And you build this empire on high-value skills. We're talking AI, coding, digital marketing, you name it. Take Khyati Trehan, for example, a designer who landed projects with giants like Meta and Google. How'd she do it? By mastering the right digital skills and doing it early. See, it's not about knowing everything. It's about knowing the things that actually matter right now. But look, a digital empire on its own is not enough. And that brings us to pillar 2, the human network. Because in this new economy, who you know isn't just a nice little bonus, it's a massive multiplier on what you know. Let's just put this into perspective, okay? Getting good marks might open one door for you, maybe a campus placement, right? But a powerful network, that could open 100 doors. Doors you never even knew existed. The scale of opportunity is just on a completely different level. It's really the difference between getting a job and building an entire company. Just look at Ritesh Agarwal from Oyo. He didn't go the IIT or IAM route. Instead, he poured his energy into building a network that gave him access to mentors, to investors. That network, not a fancy degree, was the foundation of his billion-dollar business. So what fuels this network? It's all about soft skills. Your technical skills, your hard skills, they might get you in the door, but it's your ability to communicate, to negotiate, to lead, and to connect with people. That's what gets you the promotion. It's how leaders like Indra Nooyi climbed all the way to become CEO of PepsiCo, not just on her technical ability, but on her mastery of people. Okay, on to our 3rd pillar, and this is the one that really gives you freedom. Your financial engine. This is all about shifting your mindset from just earning a salary to actively, intentionally building wealth and taking control of your own future. The old way of thinking was all about survival. Get one job, rely on one single source of income. The new model, it's all about success, which means building multiple streams of income. That's the huge shift you need to make, from financial dependence to true financial freedom. Think of it this way. Your 9-to-5 pays the bills, but it's your 5-to-9 that builds your empire. A side hustle isn't just a hobby anymore. It's a critical part of your plan. Look at Ranveer Labadia. He started his YouTube channel, Beer Biceps, as a little side project. Today, that side project is a multi-crore media business. But earning more money is only half the battle. The real magic, the secret sauce, happens when you make that money start working for you. That's the incredible power of compounding. Learning about SIPs and stocks in your 20s is probably the single biggest financial advantage you will ever have. Guys like Nitin Kamath built Zerodha on this exact principle. Start early and just let time do the heavy lifting for you. So, we've got these 3 powerful pillars, right? But what stops the whole thing from just collapsing? The foundation. And that foundation, my friends, is your health. Because without it, none of the other stuff matters. It's the fuel for your entire success engine. I mean, seriously, what's the point of earning crores if your body just gives up on you when you're 40? You have to start thinking of your health as a competitive advantage. Look at Virat Kohli. His obsession with fitness isn't just for cricket, it's the source of his insane focus and stamina. High performance in anything starts with high physical energy. And look, this doesn't mean you have to do some extreme routine. It's all about small daily investments. Just get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep, move your body for at least 30 minutes, drink your water, take breaks from your screen, eat with intention, get a little sunlight. These simple things are the bedrock of high performance. Okay, finally, we need the one thing that holds all the pillars and the foundation together. This is the glue, the winning mindset. I want you to think of it as the operating system for your brain. It literally determines how you process every challenge, every opportunity, and every failure. First up, your college degree. That's just the starting line, not the finish line. In a world that's changing this fast, you have to become a lifelong student. Sundar Pichai didn't stop learning after he got his engineering degree. He was relentless, teaching himself about tech and business until he became the CEO of Google. The rule is dead simple. When learning stops, your growth stops. Second, you do not have to move to Silicon Valley to make a global impact. The biggest opportunity is right here, right now. It's about taking global trends and cutting-edge tech and applying them to solve uniquely Indian problems. You can build a world-class company from your own city. And the thing that underpins everything is resilience. It's that ability to get punched in the face, fall down, and get right back up stronger. In this new game, failing isn't something you should be ashamed of. It's just feedback. It's data. The only real failure is staying down. Success belongs to the people who simply don't know how to quit. The story of Dhirubhai Ambani is the ultimate example of this. The man faced failure after failure, but his absolute refusal to give up is what allowed him to build one of India's biggest empires from nothing. His whole life is a masterclass in resilience. So let's recap the mission. This is your success checklist for 2026. Master those digital skills, build your human network, launch that side hustle, craft your personal brand, learn the language of money, develop your soft skills, put your health first, never, ever stop learning, and be ridiculously, relentlessly resilient. So the blueprint is right here in your hands. The question isn't, what should I do anymore? The real question is, what will I do first? Just look at this list. Pick one. Which one are you going to start working on the moment this explainer ends?